Desert Garden Organization has proactively drawn in a ton of interest from the local area with its main goal to offer DApps and the information economy a fast and safe climate. An expansion in normal exchanging cost was welcomed on the new news. For data on the eventual fate of the resource, see our Desert Garden Organization value expectation. In any case, how does various variables affect the Desert Spring Organization cost expectation? Here is a synopsis of the venture in general before we investigate the ROS cost forecast. What is the Desert Spring Organization, ROSC? Desert Spring Labs, laid out in 2018 by teacher Sunrise Melody of the College of California, Berkeley, is the essential maker of the Desert Garden Organization. Desert Garden Organization creates DeFi applications and cross-chain interoperability. It portrays itself as the primary protection-empowered, versatile blockchain network for open money and a dependable information economy. The organization's regressive similarity with the Ethereum blockchain, which was delivered in October 2020, empowers the development of decentralized applications, DApps, like the Decentralized Trade, DEX, Uniswap, from Ethereum to the Desert Garden blockchain. The organization's local utility cache, called ROS, is utilized for marking and appointment at the agreement layer, as well with respect to paying exchange charges. Out of a complete fixed cap of 10 billion, the token had a send-off flow supply of 1.5 billion. Over the long haul, delegators and stakers will get motivations for protecting the organization and how much around 2.3 billion tokens. Desert Garden Organization, ROSE, Key Examination. Desert Garden Organization is a Layer 1 blockchain that utilizes evidence of stake, as was at that point portrayed. It is additionally the business most memorable protection-centered exertion for open money. The objective of digital forms of money is to rush the reception of decentralized finance by the overall population, DeFi. It does this by fostering a stage that is more open, versatile, and reasonable than elective conventions at present available. The organization guarantee per the Desert Garden Organization, is protection. The drive utilizes a protected processing stage called Confided in Execution Climate, TEE, which, as per Desert Spring Organization, shields savvy contract execution and ensures that information is never presented to engineers or validators. Clients can feel more quiet realizing that those connected with will approach their delicate information on account of this. The site likewise offers what it terms tokenized information, a sort of computerized resources. This component, as indicated by Desert Spring Organization, gives clients command over the information they produce. Desert Spring Organization is trying to reclassify information possession as opposed to conventional innovation, where partnerships control the data they accumulate to make an additional capable information economy. With these protection qualities, the gathering desires to open up an extensive variety of new use cases. Also, it will ensure that applications can deal with basic information, like banking and well-being data, without clients stressing over the information being compromised, the organization claims. Desert Garden Organization, ROSE, Specialized Investigation. Despite the fact that it is challenging to give 100% precise specialized examination to the Desert Spring Organization digital currency, TradingView's strong specialized investigation device permits you to see the amassed ROS trade rating continuously for the picked time span. The most generally utilized specialized markers, moving midpoints, oscillators, and turns, are the underpinning of the ROS/USD report. GovCapital, in a hopeful estimate, gives ROS a bullish cost expectation for a considerable length of time. The stage predicts a steady expansion in the normal exchanging cost of the token. Similarly, digital coin price likewise sees the coin expanding in esteem. The entry predicts an expansion in normal cost however at a somewhat more slow speed. Desert Garden Organization, ROSE, current cost. Desert Garden Organization is at present worth $0.060283. ROS has moved 3.42% as of now with an exchanging volume of $39,691,533. Desert Garden Organization is at present positioned 108 among all cryptographic forms of money with a market capitalization of $305,027,020. Desert Garden Organization, ROSE, Value Forecast 2022. Desert Garden Organization, from certain perspectives, is one of the most astounding digital currencies to rise this year, ROSE. The Rose cost figure for 2022 expects a huge expansion in the year's last part, perhaps coming to $0.090425. Likewise with other cryptographic forms of money, the ascent will be steady, yet no significant drops are normal. Averaging $0.084396 in cost is very aggressive, however it is possible sooner rather than later given expected coordinated efforts and headways. Rose is supposed to have a base worth of $0.072340. Desert Garden Organization, ROSE, Value Forecast 2023. In 2023, Desert Garden Organization Rose cost expectation has a lot of space for development. Because of the possible declarations of various new associations and drives, we guess that the cost of Rose will before long outperform $0.150708. Nonetheless, we ought to hold back to check whether the Rose's overall strength record emerges from the oversold zone prior to putting down any bullish wagers. Taking into account the market instability, Rose will exchange with a base exchanging cost of $0.120566 and a typical exchanging cost of $0.132623. Desert Spring Organization, ROSE, Value Forecast 2024. On the off chance that the vertical pattern go on until 2024, it could reach $0.210991 and Rose might benefit. On the off chance that the market encounters a decay, the objective may not be met. Rose is supposed to exchange at a typical cost of $0.192906 and a low of $0.180849 in 2024. Desert Spring Organization, ROSE, Value Forecast 2025. Assuming Desert Spring Organization effectively helps market opinion among cryptographic money aficionados, the Rose coin cost could stay stable for the following 5 years.